Hey guys, Stitching May here. Gonna do my weekly update video. I have found the tripod that I got a long time ago that was kind of too heavy duty for my videos. But considering my other one is in pieces, I'm using it now, but I have to have the camera a little further away from me because the tripod is very heavy duty. So I've kind of got a new setup, got a different light going on. I hope this ends up being okay. Let me know if I need to make any changes nicely. Like, don't be like, you know, change your face. But, you know, be nice, but let me know if the lighting is okay, or if it's too harsh, or if the sound is okay, if I need to speak up, that kind of thing. Anyway, I am back for my weekly update, and guys, my stitchy bug is back. I am less sick. My allergies are more in check, but it's only because we've gotten like 7 inches of rain in the last week. Probably more than that. Our little rain gauge that I got at the Dollar Tree or Dollar General, so I don't know how accurate it is. I mean, I've never understood how accurate those little things are anyway, that you stick in the yard and it shows you how much rain you get. I emptied it on Sunday and we had gotten 6¼ inches of rain, and now it's rained for 3 more every day since Sunday. And like, I don't mean like sprinkle here, sprinkle there. I mean like downpours. Anyway, so we've gotten a lot of rain, so my allergies are better. So it's good in one way, but bad in the other. But anyway, so I've been spinning the wheel and keeping to the wheel. I've been being good. I don't know if I've had any double spins. I know that my son was playing with the spinner one day. I guess that kind of counts as a double spin. But I've been really excited about the projects that have been coming up. So I've been pretty much sticking to the wheel. I mean, I stitch whenever I spin, but sometimes if it's a double that I'm not ready to work on, or if I've worked on it that week, I may spin again. But I don't think I've done that this week. So anyway, let me just jump right in. I've got my book here. And I'm pretty sure that this is the order that I've worked on everything. It may be wrong. I'm sorry if it is. So my last time I was going to be working on Dragonfly Fairy, which is by Joan Elliott. And this is where I was the last time I worked on it. And I love this piece, and I actually didn't want to put it down and considered cheating and not spinning. Spun anyway and managed to spin it again the next day. So I worked on this 2 days in a row. And this is where I got. Now, one of those days was a Friday, and Connie came and stitched with me that day. So I didn't stitch on it all day Friday because I worked on our Sal piece that day some. But this is where I got on my Dragonfly Fairy. I filled in more of her skirt is what this is gonna be. Guys, these colors are amazing. I absolutely love this piece. And this is a piece that I could see myself stitching until an end because I love it so much. I say that and then I stick to a project for like 3 days and I'm done. But here she is. That's what she looks like now. Not a lot of progress. I don't get much progress done on each project with this cycle going, or this rotation going. I can't call it a rotation. I'll end up stopping doing it. But I get to work on all my pieces. So I don't know if it's going to end up being, pardon me, a good thing or a bad thing. Because I'm not going to get as many finishes, but I am getting to stitch on all my pieces. And then, like I said, on Friday when Connie was here, I worked on our Sal piece together, which is Anne of Green Gables. This is where I was before. This is by Soda Stitch. It's one that she and I work on together. Guys, she's beating me. She's going to be finished again before me, and I'm going to be left in the dust with my Sal. This is where I currently am. I've worked more on Diana. I will say though that I realized that this piece is like this middle box is like an 80 by 60 or 60 by 60 box. So it could be a piece in itself. It could be a small in itself. But I finished out Diana. I'm going to go back and back stitch her. I finished all the cross stitch on her. I'm going to go back and cross stitch her when Connie and I stitch together next time, and then do the border, and then start on some of the smaller motifs and hope that I can catch up to her, to Connie. This is just on some blue 18 count Aida. I think I'm going to make this into a pillow, but I don't know what fabric I'm going to use. Does anybody know if there are any Annie Green Gables quilting fabric out there? I think I'll make it into a pillow and put it in my craft room, just kind of in my chair. Because I don't see myself framing this one. But I do love this one because I love Annie Green Gables. So the funny story is I did not read, I've never read the books. I've only listened to the audiobooks. But I did not listen to them until I was an adult. But we were a big supporter of, not supporter, we always watched the GPTV, Georgia Public Broadcasting, where the PBS, where they would show the Megan Fellows, Annie Green Gables movies. And I can remember my mom making me watch them and be like, no, I don't want to watch it again. But I loved it. I refused just for the sport of refusal. But, so I fell in love with it then. And then I listened to the audiobooks. Rewatched those movies. I actually have those on DVD. And then I have since started watching the Anne with an E series on Netflix. And I understand it has mixed reviews. It's a lot darker than the children's book ever thought to be. But at the same time, I mean, I don't know. I enjoy seeing a more mature, more, I don't know. I hate that she went through what she went through in the series. But it's not as happy-go-lucky. So I feel like it's a little more sadly true to life. I don't know. I really like the series. It is completely a different take on this series, on the book series. And it's definitely something you need to screen before you let your kids watch it. Because it does have some dark, more adult themes in it. But I like it. And then next was Earthly Treasures by my Plum Street Samplers. My Plum Street Samplers, because, you know, Plum Street Samplers belongs to me. By the Plum Street Samplers. This is what this will look like when it was finished. This again was a gift to me from Melody Stitches. And I'm stitching it as called for because she also gifted me the threads. It says, dwell not on earthly treasures, nor covet or envy or pout. Thou entered this world and brought nothing in, and will carry with thee nothing out. And I love the sentiment. I worked on this Friday night into Saturday morning. Like, I spun it at midnight on Friday. And my brother was here and my sister was here. And we were playing Spotify Song Roulette, where you play either a random songs that get on your nerves and you try to get on the other person's nerves, like a one-hit wonder that's going to get stuck, or a song that's sad, or just a song of, hey, do you remember this song? We played that for a few hours while his children slept. And then I worked on this. My child was asleep too, but they kind of napped here for a while. His children did. Some of his children. He has 7. There that is. So I forgot. I will have plugged in the picture by this point to where you saw what it looked like before. And in true Stitching May fashion, there is a strand with a needle attached, because that's what I do. And then over the weekend, work killed me. Oh my gosh, guys, it was horrible. There was one night that I ended up working on inpatient rehab. Got pulled to the ER to take care of unit patients that we didn't have beds for. Then got pulled to oncology to take care of patients there. And then got pulled back to the ER to hold patients that were floor patients and unit patients because we were full. I hope this is not a precursor to how the flu season is going to be, guys. I can't do another flu season like last year. Well, Anyway, so work killed me this weekend. Killed me. And then even like the next night was, I got the, Saturday night was okay. Sunday and Monday and I worked an extra day and it was horrible. Anyway. So I can show you now because she's released the October square. So this is the Connie Gee Sal up through October. I added an extra syllable to the word up just then. Sometimes I recognize my own southern accent. And that was one of them. See if I can get this. That is where I am. This block was a lot of fun to stitch. I mean, they've all been fun. But this one was a lot of fun to stitch. It was really neat to watch it kind of grow into what it is. But as you can see, we aren't even halfway through yet. We have, what is the, oh, okay. We have 11 blocks finished, and there are a total of 25 blocks. So about halfway through this one, we'll be halfway, which will be December. How fitting. Halfway through the 2-year sale will be December. Sometimes I amaze myself. But this is a Sunny Dyes piece of fabric with one strand of black. That's it. I will move on to stitch the, wait, no, hang on, that's not October. I'm really amazed myself because I don't even know my months. That's September. No, that's October. She's already released October. I'll work on the November piece. What? Hang on. Yes, she's confusing me. She released the October piece a little bit early, and that's it. So then there'll be November and December. Okay. I was embarrassed there for a moment. Still a little embarrassed. I'll just continue on. Okay, and then the next one that I spun was Pumpkin Swirl, which is by Glendon Place. This is where I was before. Guys, listen. Beads and crinkling. Sorry if you don't like that sound. This is what it will look like when it's finished, just in case you don't know, because it has been a while since I've worked on this piece. This was a gift from the lovely Belinda, Aussie Stitcher, and she gifted me all the beads and silks too. But there that one is. Guys, I love all of these desserts. They are my favorite pieces. Some of my favorite pieces. I have so many favorite stuffs. Trying to get this where it needs to be. There. And this is where I currently am. This is stitched on some of that Hobby Lobby fabric that I found that stitched out to be 28 count. Where is my up? There's my up. I'd stitch a little arrow in the corner to where I know which way is up. This is where I am currently, the entire piece. I'll hold this up for a second to where you can see it. This is the actual bottom of the piece. Well, except for like 3 or 4 more stitches right here. So I will have plenty of room on the bottom. The part that I added this month, I finished out this motif, fixed this one because it had unstitched, added these 2 little things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I actually got a pretty good bit done this month. I thought about starting on the border, but to be honest, the border kind of intimidates me because there's a lot of stitching for that stuff not to line up. I might go through and just stitch like the outer border, like all the way out, and then go around, make sure it all lines up, and then stitch the rest of the border. That way I know that it lines up. I haven't decided yet. I'm a little bit nervous about the border, not gonna lie. But there she is. He is. That one will be a he. We'll make this one a he this time. Usually my projects are she's. I don't know why. And then for my last spin was last night at midnight, and I spun Dragonfly Ladybug Bee by M Designs. Dragonflies, Ladybugs, and Bee, oh my. Chart number 35 by M Designs. You'll have a glare because of that light. Let me do this. I've not been able to find this out there. This is not a great picture. Maybe I can insert a picture of it to where you can see what it will look like when it's finished. I'll just do that. This is where I was before. This was literally a start at the retreat back in August that I worked on for an hour and I haven't touched again. And I didn't get as much as one would think finished. I was stitching in the Virtual Stitchers Hangout. At the time, it was just me and Samantha. There had been several people in the group, but at the time, it was just me and Samantha. Guys, I'm so behind on Flosstube because I'm in the virtual, when I stitch, I'm either with family or in the Virtual Stitchers group. Got to, at some point, start watching some more Flosstube. I watch it here and there, but just, not as much as I used to watch it. And I hate it because I enjoy Flosstube and I enjoy the group, and I've just got to sit down and catch up on my Flosstube. It's what I need to do. I listen to one or two here and there at work while I'm charting because it makes me focus on my charting because I can just look over. I watch them as I'm going to bed at night. So like I'm caught up on a few people. Then there are other people I'm more behind on. I don't know. Every time I feel like I'm really, really behind, I go back and look and I'm like, well, wait, I've seen this one, and 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 I've seen that one. So maybe I'm not as behind as I think I am. Kind of like stitching. You don't think you stitch as much as you really do until you look at what you've stitched. So maybe that's it. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Anyway, gosh, what a digression. Here is where I currently am on this piece. I'm going to hold this up just in case, and that is upside down because my dragonfly. I don't have to stitch it up on this one because I've got it marked with, where is it? My salvage edge of the fabric. That is my up. Because this is the bottom of the beehive. Anyway, I finished out this bee. I finished his wings and I back stitched it. Guys, I swear I've done a video before. I know this one's kind of been kind of everywhere, but it is what it is. This is a Tribal Dragonfly needle minder. I got one as a gift, and then I purchased one from, I want to say, Erica Sage. Don't hold me to that though. But it's one of my favorite needle minders. But there, this one is. And I absolutely love this piece too, and can't wait to work more on it. This fabric is from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. It is Buttercup Opal 32 count linen. Can you see? Are you getting the sparkly on the video? Maybe so with that light there. We'll see. And that is it for my whips. Ooh, I'm gonna spin on video for a change. My husband just messaged me. And see what because it'll be after midnight by the time this gets uploaded. So let me see what I'm going to stitch on tonight. Now you can see my face, and I have to be honest, I can't cheat now because you guys are going to see it. Don't know if I like this or not. Here we go. You're going to know before I know. It made the noise. Let's see what it is. Earthly Treasures with my typo. It says Earthly Teasers. Earthly Treasures, that works because I really like stitching that one too, and it'll be easy to pick up, and it's already out. So that's what I'll be working on next, or until I spin tomorrow night at midnight. So for haul and plans, so October the 1st will come before my next video, because that's what, on Monday? Yes, October the 1st is on Monday. And that is when there is the turkey sale, right? By Bendy Stitches. Am I wrong, Michelle Bendy? Anyway, I wanted to start this for October the 1st. It's not Darktober stitching still. It is Thankful Quaker by Bent Creek. This is one that I was I was gifted the pattern from the big What's in the Box video from Red Cardinal Crafts. I was gifted this pattern then. I loaned the chart to Connie, who stitched it in like a month, guys. She stitches so fast. And then she gave me the leftover pieces. She had plenty of floss and fabric. And she said, here, because you let me borrow it, I will give you the rest of the stuff to kit it up. So I've had this kitted for a while. And I'm gonna stitch on that. So I will do definitely one. I don't know how I'm gonna do my video, not next week, but the next week. But I've got a week to think about that. We'll be on vacation, so anyway, we'll figure that out. Okay, and then haul. So McKenna. I blame you. These are all your fault. This was part of the Attic Needleworks, one of her live sales, and she started showing these, and I think I claimed all but a few of them, and I've already messaged her to see if there are any more. These are by Dessence Designs, Dessence, DHC. They are different ones. I looked on the website, can't find them, can't find a lot of them again. Don't know how bad the glare is going to be, but this is Patchwork Red 2. It is 4 red work pieces. I thought I could stitch them singly with different colors and make them like Christmas ornaments or small gifts. Hey, wait, that one is the one with the... I like this one because if you turn it this way, it has an H on it. She told me she had that one. It was just turned differently. I do have that one. You were right, McKenna. You know what stash I have, and I don't know. This is Patch Red 17. These are all total about 40 by 40 with all 4 pieces. And each little piece is 20 by 20. So. And then this one is Red 17, and it's just a single one. And this one's about 40 by 40 itself, which turned out to be 11 by 11 on 12 count, 11 centimeters by 7. So I have to redo that in my own. And then Red 13, I absolutely love this one. This reminds me of like a Christmas star. I will definitely do this one. Maybe in that new sparkly floss from DMC. I don't know though if that would be enough. We'll have to see. But I have all those color and cotton threads. You could even do this in different colors. Like, you know, like do the inside one color. There's a lot of room to modify these. And then Patch Red 9. The issue with these, the only complaint is they're all like Red 13. Red 17, Patch Red 17. So like it's hard to know which ones you have and which ones you don't have. So that is it for my haul. So I did okay. These were all like on clearance. They weren't full price. So I feel like I did okay. I have some needle minders coming. And I haven't really purchased anything this last week. And those needle minders weren't purchased this week. In fact, I have not purchased any cross stitch for myself this week since my last video. Can I say that? Yeah, I can say that. How about that? So anyway, I'm gonna upload this video, work on my Earthwood treasures. I'll probably be in the virtual stitchers group for a while, stitching away. As always, thank you for watching and happy stitching.